If you've been trying to create multiple streams of income and maybe you are a complete beginner, or every time you do try to start one, it just feels like you're actually creating more work instead of more money, this video is for you. If you're wondering who the heck I am or why you should listen to me, my name's Jennifer and I help women build their brand, grow and scale their business without the burnout. Listen, I have been where you're at, where you're trying all different kinds of posts, you're probably messaging a lot, and you're trying everything that you know to do, just like I was, and feel like you're spinning on a hamster wheel and you're getting little to no results, and it's exhausting. It's exhausting, it's frustrating, and it doesn't have to be like that. This is why I'm gonna actually walk you through what actually works. Most people just kind of jump into too many things, or even if it's one thing without a real strategy, and you have to have a plan of action in place. You also have to kind of know where you want to go, your goal in mind. Super important for you to know what your income producing activities are, so you're not wasting time doing other things that don't matter as much. Because more income streams does not necessarily mean more money or more freedom if you're just creating more work for yourselves without a real plan. You want to find income streams that actually kind of align with each other, that work together, so you are protecting your time and energy. That is so important. If you're like all over the place and doing too many things without any real rhyme or reason or strategy behind it, you're just going to wind up burning yourself right on out. And what's even more frustrating is after you have burnt yourself out with all of that, you realize you didn't even get any further. You didn't even get where you wanted to go. So now you're frustrated on top of it. So what you want to do is kind of shift your mindset just a little bit, and you really want to concentrate and focus on finding those income streams that are going to work together and help you work smarter instead of harder. I don't know if any of this has resonated with you yet, but if it is, please make sure that you like, follow, and subscribe so you can come back, as I like to share. I'm not a gatekeeper, and I like to share all the tips and tricks that I learned to help us all be successful online. Now let's get into how to create multiple streams of income, even if you're starting from zero, even if you're a complete beginner. Yes, you could be a complete beginner. You also don't need a big following. You don't need fancy tech skills. You don't even need a college degree. You don't need a fancy website, and you definitely don't have to spend hours on your phone. Please don't do that. You will also burn yourself right on out. Been there. If you're a complete beginner, I want you to start with what you already know. Like, what are you good at? What are you knowledgeable about? What are you passionate about? What skills do you have? What products or tools are you already using and loving that you could share about? Some examples, if you have products or tools that you're already using, loving, find out if they have an affiliate program where you can make commissions by just already sharing what you love and use, just like we would a movie that we like, or a restaurant, or a coffee shop, all of that, same thing. You can also learn how to create a digital product. A digital product could be something like an ebook or a template or a PDF or anything like that. And you make it one time and you make 100% profit because it's your digital product, and there's very little to no overhead or anything with that. And even if you don't want to create or don't know how to create a digital product, they have oodles of digital products that are already done for you that you can get the resale rights to, and also still make high profit margins off reselling a product that's already done for you. Like, you don't have to come up with anything. You don't have to create anything, and you literally get to sell it over and over and over on repeat and make those high commissions. Say if there's something that you're already good at, you could also offer like coaching or something like that, consulting, where you're helping people that want to know what you already know and get paid for it. So those were just a few examples. There are so many things that you can do, and you just want to focus on strategically stacking income streams, probably just one or two to start, that kind of fall into your current lifestyle. So now let's get into what income streams are actually worth your time and which ones to avoid. You want to make sure you're focusing on income streams that can be passive income or even semi-passive income, so it's something that is scalable and that you can grow. Again, digital products is a perfect example of this. This is something that you either create one time or you don't even have to create, and that you resell over and over, and your offers working for you in the background 24/7 because it's already been done and created, and you just sell it over and over. Affiliate marketing is a simple one, and it's also a great one, especially if you're already using tools or products that have an affiliate marketing program. My only suggestion there would be to make sure you have an affiliate marketing program that offers good commissions. You want to make sure it's worth your time, and there's some out there that are just like pennies on the dollar, and in my opinion, that's not going to be sustainable. So you want to find ones that have larger profits and typically stuff that you already like and use. And that makes it like less about selling, which is great because people don't want to be sold to anyways. And it's more just you kind of sharing what you use and love. Then you got memberships and subscriptions. These are great because it can be reoccurring income, which can start to become predictable income as you build it up. You can also offer premium services, so you are charging more and adding value. And because you're charging more, you can actually have less volume, which is going to save you time and energy. So some examples could be business coaching, or maybe you're into mindset coaching, helping people create like a brand strategy, how they can build their brand. People are paying for people to create like already done for them content, so they don't even have to do that part of it. If you are good at tech, I cannot even stress enough how you should be monetizing off of that. Tech is not like my strong suit, so that's not going to work for me. But if you are somebody that is good at tech, people are paying people. I know hundreds of people that are paying people to do a bunch of tech stuff for them just so they don't have to fool with it. Also, this could look like group coaching or Zoom calls with, maybe it has limited spots. You could do little webinar summits or something like that. There's people also paying people to help them with their brand or their social media, like going on to their social media and giving them audits on their page and letting them know what they should shift, what they need to do different, and how to help them be successful. Now let's shift to the ones you want to avoid. And that's definitely going to be the ones that are trading time for dollars. It's going to be like taking on too many low ticket clients because you're going to have a lot of volume, but not a lot of profit, which can lead to burnout and not you getting the results that you actually want. Or even if you're doing digital product offers, you don't want to just have low ticket offers unless you already have them in your like email funnel and your email automations, where you can then have something else to upsell them. A little sidebar about why you want to have, email automation set up is because you're going to have that system working for you 24/7. So even while you're out, even while you're sleeping, even while you're out doing whatever, you're out to dinner, you're out shopping, you're out, whatever you want to do, your email automations are still working for you 24/7. You also don't want to join too many affiliate programs or too many network marketing programs, because what can happen is you can start being stretched thin a little bit trying to promote all these different products. Again, leading to burnout without you really getting the results that you're really, really wanting to get, especially for all the time and effort that it takes to do all of those products. So again, stick to, just a few. Also, please hear me when I tell you this. This is one of my biggest top tips that I learned last year, is you want to be building your email list. We are basically just renting space, for lack of a better term, on social media. People get hacked all the time. You just all of a sudden may lose your account. The algorithms shift and change, a million different things can happen. And if you don't have your customers or your clients or your leads, your prospects, whatever you call your people, on your email list, you have no way to communicate with them, right? So don't get yourself screwed with that. Make sure that in your content, you are also leading them to your email list or to your email funnel or to maybe you have a community, like I have a community, something like that, and not just relying just on social media alone. Because your email list, it's yours. You control that. Nobody can take that away from you. So it doesn't matter what happens to all these social media platforms. You've got your email list, so get those people on it for sure. So to recap, some of the key points is you don't want to start too many things at once. You want to maybe pick one or two income streams, preferably or ideally, that kind of align and work with each other. Get those up and going with a little bit, have a strategy, have a plan in place, get them going with a little bit of momentum, and then you can kind of go from there. This is just to protect your time and energy so you don't burn yourself out, because you can't pour from empty cup. Again, start with what you know. And if you feel like you don't know where to start or what you may know or what you may know that could be scalable and grow a business, talk to someone that you trust that maybe has a proven strategy or that has been there before you and can help you with how to get going and where to start. I also can't stress this enough. Please try to focus on income streams that actually help you get your time back, and not ones, again, that are trading time for dollars, or you feel like you're having to hustle and grind and spend hours on your phone. I've been there. You'll burn out. It's not worth it. You want to find ones that help you get your time back so you can have more time to do the things that you want to do and live the life that you want to live. If any of this has hit home for you, and I hope that it has, or I hope that it's resonated with you, I would like to invite you to my free online business community. I'll drop the link down in the description or in the comments, and you can pop over there. It's completely free. It's where I offer support and share daily tips. I'm not a gatekeeper, so anything that I learned that could help us all, I'm going to be sharing it. I have more trainings over there. I go live, and I just like helping women, work smarter, not harder, and build multiple streams of income. Also, make sure that you're following so you don't miss part 2 of this series. I touched on it a little bit earlier, but in part 2, I'm going to talk about how you can turn your income stream into passive income streams and create a system that is working for you 24/7. So you're making money while you're sleeping, on while you're living your life, and while you're doing the things you love. I'll see you in the next video.